Hello, this is Brian from Geopath, and today we're going to be talking about the new export function in the Workspace module. Here you can see I have an inventory plan against the same group of 100 spots, but run against 3 different audiences. Person 0 plus, persons 18 to 34, and those who say they've had Coca-Cola in the last 7 days. Before I export, I also have the option to customize the columns that will appear in my report. To do that, go up to the Customize Columns button here. Using this dropdown, with the plan summary selected, I can edit the summary metrics of my different plans. If I were to switch over to Media Detail, I can then edit the body of my reports themselves. I can add new columns by dragging them in, and I can rearrange by dragging them around. If there's a column you'd like to remove, you can also drag that from the right side to the left side. Now, let's take a look at the different export options. When I'm ready to export, I can go up to the export function and choose from 2 options. The CSV option will export a zipped file with a different CSV for each of the plans. The Excel option will give you a single file for all of your plans combined. In the exported Excel file, you can see I now have 2 tabs. The Summary tab contains the package level plan information for each of my 3 different plans. If I'd like to look at the metrics for the individual spots across all of my audiences, I can switch over to the Inventory Plans tab. Let's use this top spot for an example. If I scroll over to the right, you can see the metrics for my person 0 plus audience. By scrolling further to the right, I can then look at the metrics for a different audience against the same unit. Going even further to the right, you can see my third audience here. This new export function makes it really easy to compare multiple plans at one time. Because you're now able to compare multiple audiences in a single file, it's important to keep an eye on the headers of your columns. Currently, at the start of each header column, you'll see the audience that you have applied. Column W is where the metrics for my 18 to 34 audience begin. It's important to note that when you see total impressions in the Insight suite, that's always against person 0 plus. So even though this is for the 18 to 34 audience set, the total impressions are always against person 0 plus. Looking at column X, here is where I can find the target impressions for my 18 to 34 audience.